With courage, positivity, and confidence, you can thrive even in darkness. Our candles keep us safe, 10,000 feet below the surface. We dig, mine, and venture. The further we go, the louder the echoes of voices that aren't our own. As we dig for gold and shinies to hold, we keep our candles shown. But to go without light is not our delight, for we hear it grinding bones. Our candles, they keep us safe. When it finds you, it binds you and drains you. But our candles keep us safe. It cannot touch what it cannot see, and to darkness light is blinding. So keep your candle by your side, a promise that is binding. And if you don't get coal or wax, gold won't be all you're finding. Our candles keep us safe. We always must preserve them. Through dust and through smoke, we must keep our candles safe. The roots that we dig, we use for string. The bugs will give us wax. The moles we slay give oil, and the battles always tax. But we fight for life in ever dark, no time to grow too lax. We kobolds muster on and on, we have nothing to fear, no breaking dawn. So long as we have candles lit, then we continue here. While we crawl and while we mine, we will keep our wits about. But the most important thing to do is keep your candle out. Some days, kobolds leave the mines and venture to the sky. They dig upward and continue on. Some make it, some will die. They sell their gold, their trinkets old, in order to survive. They buy more food, clothes, and candles, all to stay alive. You haven't seen them, have you? If you had, then you would know. Countless riches that lie below, the shining gold and gems they hide, stashed away in depths unknown. We can get them, but it's dangerous within the catacombs. He was only a child back then, a hero in the making. He had just finished collecting eggs from his grandfather's coop when he was called upon.
"Damien, you brat! Get over here,"
he was told.
"Go to the market and sell some eggs, the ones with all the mold."
What should I ask for them? Damien wondered. A single piece of copper?
"I'd like a golden chain for them. You know how I like to look proper."
So Damien left, off to the market, to trade, taking a single match from the table. But little did he know there was a rodent man who had just made it out of his cave. At the market, Damien set up a stand, but no fishes were out biting. So along came the kobold adventurer, who decided he was hungry.
"You there, boy, I must say, those ovals look quite delicious. They smell like rotten rats and rice. I'd love to try some yummies."
Damien was surprised at first, but saw the young kobold's clothes. They were covered in soil, and he was covered in hair, and he had a candle in his hold. This man must be insane, Damien thought. There's no way he has any gold. The kobold looked quite mystified and remembered of his learning.
"Ah, yes, you want shiny. Almost forgot,"
and pulled out a golden chain, for which Damien was yearning. "Oh my, good sir, how did you find something so incredible?"
It does not matter, my good boy. Just give me something edible.
The kobold munched and chomped and bit and said,
It's just like home. I remember the moldy minced meat, so soft and oh so savory.
You aren't from around here, sir. From which town do you hail?
Ah, that is something I must show. Come follow, we'll prevail.
Damien was not one to blindly follow a stranger, but he felt the man was trustworthy and not capable of danger. They came upon a large rabbit hole, and the kobold jumped inside.
Come, my friend, shiny the light.
Damien gulped, but feared he would hide. They went far, far, and further then, and landed in a chasm. Damien said, It's dark, I cannot see. Oh, I'm so very shaken.
Oh no, my candle, I left it above. We're doomed. The darkness, it awakens.
Little gnome, I've caught you alone. Your dungeon run is over.
The kobold fell to the ground and could do no more than shiver. But something happened to Damien. He no longer could quiver. He isn't alone. I am here, and I am not afraid. I will stand, and I shall fight. The darkness echoed like a storm, and boomed once more to warn.
You're no rodent. Why, you're a human boy. I don't find many of them around here. To grind your bones would give me joy.
The boy hid behind his back the single match he'd taken before. You will bring no harm to me,
Ha 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 ha!
Darkness cried, diving forth.
I will prove to you my power.
When eaten, Damien lit the match at once. The darkness was lit on fire, and so hailed as a hero of the deep, subterranean dome. Damien, the humble and brave, had defended his new home. In this story, the candle, the match, and the light that they all create are representative of courage, hope, peace, and confidence. Even though the kobolds live in a disgusting underground realm filled with darkness and crawlies, they find peace and comfort in the mellow light of their candles. When the kobold adventurer journeyed to the surface, he was growing ambitious and decided to sell his goods. But on this ambitious adventure, he lost his candle. This shows that sometimes, in going for more, you lose your composure and your hopeful nature. If you get too greedy or too arrogant, you lose your feathers, and in this case, you lose your candle. The boy represents pure innocence. In the face of impending fear, he still has hope, and in it, he pulls out a match. This shows that within all of us, we possess the tools of our own salvation. In the darkest day, we still have access to light.